Hi guys, welcome back, hope you're all okay. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that happened at the weekend and it really shocked some of us and I just wanted to bring it to your attention. So if you want to find out what happened, keep watching. So I have a blue disability parking badge because of my heart and lung condition and I use it when I need it, and that's quite often, mostly every time I'm at the shops and stuff. But I don't like using it because of what I'm just about to talk to you about and the anxiety that comes along with having a disability badge. I wish I didn't need a disability badge. I wish my body was a fully functioning normal body. Unfortunately it's not, and I think 99% of disabled people would agree with me on that one. So let me crack on. Before I start, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to hear more about anything that I've said today, just let me know, leave it in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy. So, excuse me, at the weekend my sister and brother-in-law came to visit and I haven't seen them in ages and it was absolutely fantastic. And with the year I've been having, it was just really nice to see them. So they said to me on Friday, they said, come on, we'll take you out for lunch, where would you like to go? And there's a really nice hotel down the road. So we said, okay, we'll go out, that would be really nice, let's go there. So we arrived, and the reason I parked in the disabled space this day is because the car park's on a hill and I can't manage to walk up the hill. So I said, guys, do you mind if we park in the disabled space? And that was fine. So we got there, there was a space, we pulled in. Now there was a guy standing straight in front of our car, like by his car, and there was a woman walking with two dogs towards our car, which was the one parked next to us. And as we got out of the car, the guy shouted, hey, excuse me, do you know this is a disabled space? And I just thought, oh God, because this has happened to me in the past before. And so I just said, yes, I understand that, and I kept walking. Now, in the guy's defence, he did see three people in their late 20s, early 30s getting out of a car, look normal and walking away. But then I think that's not in his defence, because what was he wanting? An old person? A person with a wheelchair or a stick, or somebody who limped? And I thought, do you know what? No, because not everybody has like a disability you can see. Not every disabled person has a stick or a wheelchair or is an old person. So anyway, I thought, I'm out for lunch, I don't want my lunch ruined, I'll just ignore him and walk on. But my brother-in-law actually has never experienced this with me before and he was really shocked. And he said to the guy, look, we can park there, it's fine. She's got a badge. And the woman who was coming to the car next to us, she was like, yeah, you know you can't park there, I was just about to tell you that. It's a disabled space. And I was like, I know it's a disabled space. And I thought, you know, I'm not going to have to justify myself to you guys. I could stand here and list off everything that's wrong with me and tell you everything that's going on and what fights I'm having with my body today. But why should I? Why should I waste my time justifying it to you guys? So at this point we were walking away and the guy said, oh well, they must give out disabled badges to anybody. And my brother-in-law shouted, and I was like, just leave it, we'll just go in, it's fine, you know. And he's like, listen pal, not all disabilities are visible. And then we just left it and went in, and he did ruin our lunch because we were mad. I mean, my brother-in-law was shaking with madness. And he's like, oh, how are you not? And I said, you know, why waste my time on people like that? Because I don't know who made him the disabled badge police for that day. But he obviously took it upon himself. And I just think, no, this has to be, like, this is why I'm doing this video, is to raise awareness about it. Because Nick was right, not every disability is visible. And why should a disabled person feel scared for parking in a space for the fact that they might get started on by someone? And this is what I always feel. Whenever I park in a disabled space, I always think, oh God, please don't let anybody, you know, have a go at me today or start on me today, because I have had a fight with my body that day to come to the decision to use my badge, and I don't have to justify myself to anybody else. So if you're out and you see someone like me, or, you know, someone who's not got a stick, who's not old, who's not in a wheelchair, parking in a disabled space, please don't feel the need to bring them up on it, because they're feeling bad enough already that day. Don't feel that you're an almighty person and you have an almightiness over them, because you don't. So don't pull them up on it. The only time I would think would be appropriate to pull someone up on it if they're not displaying a badge. I still wouldn't say anything, but if you feel you have to, then do, if, you know, there's no badge there. I mean, I've seen police park in disabled spaces. I've seen mother and child park in disabled spaces, and they get their own space anyway. So it does annoy me if I see that. But I just feel like people need to just butt out. I know there's a high crime in England where people have been stealing disabled badges, and they're actually selling them for quite a high price for other people to use them, which is awful, and I can't even talk about that because it makes me so angry. But I know of next year there's been talk about bringing out a disabled badge for people, and I think it's only England and Wales, don't quote me on that, for people with mental health issues and people with like autism and Asperger's. So if you are a person who pulls somebody up, next year it's going to be even more healthy looking people getting out cars, so your work is going to be cut out for you. So yeah, that was our weekend, and it did ruin our lunch, and I just think, how dare that man? How dare he feel the need to ruin our lunch like that, to feel the need to... What he basically was doing was bullying a disabled person, and that is absolutely disgusting. So if you were that man, I hope you're completely disgusted with yourself. And I just want to say to everyone else, don't be him. Be the person who says, okay, I don't know what that person's going through. They may look healthy or they can walk, but that means absolutely nothing. So thanks for listening. I hope I've not bored you to tears. If you want to hear more on this kind of thing, let me know. I've got heaps of stories. If you've liked it, give me a thumbs up, smack that subscribe button, and we'll see you again. Bye.